Well, very good morning, everyone. Welcome along to Crumlin Leisure Centre. Temperature a little bit warmer than it has been of late. However, as you will notice in the player shirts, quite blustery conditions, which of course will make it feel just that little bit colder. If you are one of the under 14s today, playing for the two sides battling out this National League game, who are of course Crusaders and Dungannon Swifts. We do have the teams for you. As we look at Crusaders, Riley Thompson in goal for the Crews, Luca Lavery, Cohen Ennis, Crews Devlin Amoa, you'll know him, he's wearing number 6, likes to put himself about. Will Davison, Thomas Kelly, Daniel Clark, Enzo Laird, Adam Mulholland, Fane Haggerty and Noel Savage. And on the bench it's Keelan Montgomery and Lucas McGrath. And as for the team coming and hopefully looking to stem what has been quite a successful run by Crusaders at the moment, Dungannon Swifts. In goal it's Aidan Cunningham, Jack Savage, Jamie Hetherington, Thomas Hamill, Noel Lucas, Mijits McMullen, Lewis Quinn, Seanan Wright, Jaden Buchanan in number 10, Phil Coyle number 11 and Caden McGovern wearing number 14. I've noticed that the referee for the game has been standing around for the last 10 minutes trying to keep himself warm whilst drawing attention to the young lads, telling them that he would like to get the game underway as soon as possible. The way it's shaping up at the moment, Crusaders of course wearing the traditional strip. They are the home team today. They're wearing their traditional shirts of red and black stripes, so quite easily able to spot the difference between the sides as the referee prepares to get the game underway. And away we go. And as I say, Crusaders are enjoying a quite good winning streak at the moment. They're on a 10-game winning streak and looking to continue that today as the first free kick and dead ball situation falls to Dungannon. It's driven high and hopeful towards the Dungannon box. Now Dungannon looking to get on the attack right away. That's an interesting ball knocked in and first possible chance on goal. And it's the opening goal. It's taken just 1 minute to do it. And the ball just going below the goalkeeper. And Dungannon off to a winning start. Well, that didn't take long. Dungannon off to a flyer. I'm sure Crusaders weren't exactly expecting that. Well, that winning streak from for Crusaders rather looking like it's under pressure already thus early in the game. That was nice from Daniel Clark. Dungannon doing well, settling down, the quicker of the two, and that'll be another free kick. This time it's number 8 penalised for Crusaders on the goal scorer. And Crusaders looking to push forward and penalised. Referee deeming that challenge just to be a little bit too aggressive. That's quite a decent kick in the blustery conditions by Aidan Cunningham in goal for Dungannon. I can confirm the winner of the opening goal for Dungannon, Caden McGovern. Again, good pressure by the Dungannon defence, standing resolute. Nice skill by Luca Lavery, wearing number 2 for Crusaders. They try to stroke the ball and work it from one side of the pitch to the other. Nice feat by the goal scorer. Caden McGovern having a bit of an influence on the game 4 minutes in. We've just joined us. It's Crusaders and Dungannon on this NIYFA League, National League game. And this early, Dungannon out to show that they can actually stem the flow of this Crusaders side. As I said earlier, are on a winning streak. And here's more pressure from Dungannon. And this time the Crusaders working hard to clear the ball. Oh, here come Crusaders. Chance maybe to put a little bit of pressure. That should be a free kick, and the referee agrees. A foul on Will Davison. Thomas Kelly wearing number 8 for Crusaders, the man charged with unpicking the Dungannon lock. Let's see what he can achieve here with this first or second dead ball situation for Crusaders. This is going to be an in-swinger off the left foot, and it comes driven into the box and coming close at the far post. Just a little bit too much on the ball. And Adam Mulholland will be a little disappointed that he didn't make contact. But that was slightly better from Crusaders. It looked like they're starting to settle a little bit to the task at hand. Nice feet from Luca Lavery. There's Lewis Quinn with a nice turn as he punts the ball forward. But Riley Thompson was able to just gather the ball up as he now surveys his options. Looking his midfielders to come a little bit deeper as Crusaders try to work the ball out from the back. And immediately pressure put on them. And the stropping shape of Finn Coyle, who was on the front foot right away there to put pressure on the Crusaders' defence. It almost came off. But this is good pressing from Dungannon. And again, the Crews trying to work the ball out from defence, which of course is the modern way of playing the game. And again, Crusaders giving the ball away. And here comes Finn Coyle. And he eventually loses out. Quite a decent pass there. The ball just pinging around the centre circle. Looks like Luca Lavery has won a free kick for Crusaders. Indeed, that is the case. Quite a lot going on today at the leisure complex here in Crumlin. Now here's initially an opportunity for Crusaders, but again Dungannon working hard to win the ball back inside, deep inside their own half, and eventually clearing and driving the ball forward. Well, that was Riley Thompson's quite some distance off his line. And that should be a throw in to Dungannon.
Good start, Swift.
It's Jack Savage taking the throw in.
One cover. Use your body, Jack, use your body.
And Savage working hard.
Second balls, lads. Keep moving them.
Now the race is on. And again, quite a decent clearance as Dungannon managed to stem another approach in their goal by Crusaders. All eyes on the referee. Didn't hear a whistle. There was a throw in. Crusaders took the throw quickly. Keen to get on with it, try to get back into this game, which has settled down somewhat from the initial onslaught on that early goal in the game coming from Caden McGovern for Dungannon. They took the lead early, 1 minute in. And as yet, the game really not dominated by either team. And again, Crusaders unable to mount some sort of attack on that Dungannon goal. Now here come Dungannon. What can they do? Just on the edge. Disappointing ball. They haven't lost out though. Again, that was enterprising play from Dungannon. This time the referee will blow and give the free kick to Crusaders. I think the referee's looking for replacement football.
That's it, boys. Press all the time. Shane, and great work up there.
Look at him.
Dungannon themselves come into this game on a 4-game winning streak, winning 4 of their last 5. Their last defeat was to Balnamullard United, where they went down by 2-1. total commitment from both sides. No one shying out of any of the tackles today, and that could be a stinging. Caught the young lad just in the midriff, and we will have a bit of a delay until he gathers himself.
Thomas, try to make sure you're always a covering defender just to watch the ball over the top, alright? Noel goes and attacks it, you cover. Hey, Thomas, talk to Jamie too, he's sucking in a wee bit. We're don't get caught under the ball, Jamie.
It's fascinating just to listen to the instructions being sent out during this short delay by the coach of the Crusaders team. He's offering encouragement, and not something you hear often. Dungannon trying to switch the play, but the wind playing its part, it has to be said, and perhaps they'll have a bit more success up this side. Oh, clever little 1-2 passing. Will Davison there playing his part. Crusaders have got a free kick and a chance for Luca Lavery to perhaps pick a teammate out here. Let's see what he decides to do. Or will he use the wind and have a pop at goal? Fooled everyone, and that's a good ball. Lavery gets it back, lays it off. There's a shot, and it's the equalising goal. Will Davison, the scorer. Crusaders back in the game, and it all came from the free kick, which was taken quickly. Dungannon perhaps a little asleep on that one, but the number 7 made no mistake in finding the goal. The equaliser coming on the 14th minute. Crusaders 1, Dungannon 1. We do have a game in our hands now.
Just keep it going, keep believing.
As far as possession goes, it is a fairly even game. You get the impression that Crusaders are possibly just turning the screw a little bit, and here they come again with another chance for Davison. Turns one way, then the other. Thought about taking a shot himself. He gets the ball back again. Davison lops it into the box, and it's another goal. This time the ball stroked home by Adam Mulholland. But it was Will Davison who played an integral part in that goal. The goal coming in the 16th minutes, and Crusaders now look to be, shall we say, dominating. They seem to have wakened up a little bit. And again, the referee awarding a free kick. Luca Lavery playing his part. Finn Haggerty standing over the ball. He's going to take this right foot, which will bring the ball in as an in-swinger. But a curl on the ball as a chance for Lavery. The door closed just as quickly as it opened. That's a counter-attack from Dungannon. The ball stroked forward, but Riley Thompson should have no problem, and indeed had no problem, just coming off his goal line and popping the ball into touch. Dungannon pressing again. Ball coming in, driven towards the back post. A shot and a great goal. Well, that's another Dungannon goal that came from a little bit of pressure. And it's the equalising goal. Hit with the right foot. And it was Sinan White getting himself in the score sheet. Well, we do have a good game on our hands now as this one unfolds. 18 minutes in. Finn Coyle working hard for Dungannon. Sometimes you have to remind yourselves when you look at some of these lads that they are just under 14. Daniel Clark for Crusaders, working well on the wing. He cuts inside, finds Davison. Davison gets it back, and that should be a free kick to Crusaders. It looks like one of the Dungannon lads has taken a bit of a knock as well. It was Lewis Quinn was on the ground there for a moment. Good to say he's up and on the move again. And it's Finn Haggerty, the number 15 for Crusaders, taking a free kick here just outside the 18-yard box. Driven towards the back post. I'm not quite sure if that went in. It actually did. It fooled me and it fooled the goalkeeper. That's another Crusaders goal. The direct free kick. It looked to me like it went over the bar, but in the absence of any sort of goal line technology, well, I'm just relying on the reactions of the Crusaders team, and yes, they're back in the lead. And the ball not only eluding the commentator, but eluding the goalkeeper as well, as it sailed right over his head, nestled in the back of the net. Crusaders 3, Dungannon 2. And here come Cruz again. Nice play by Will Davison and Noah Savage, collectively working well for the Crusaders. Throw in, far side, Dungannon. And the ball popped back towards the goalkeeper, who was instantly under pressure. That was good. Good recovery by Aidan Cunningham in goal for Dungannon. But the ball's going to come right back at him again as Luca Lavery lays it off. Davison finding the ball again for Crusaders. Goes one way, then the other. And there's the cross coming in towards the box. The keeper spills it. And it's being pinged around eventually. The Dungannon defence coming to the aid of the goalkeeper. Cunningham losing the ball, not able to hold on to it. And Crusaders have a corner kick here on the far side. And Crusaders looking to pile more pressure on Dungannon. Thomas Kelly's going to take the corner kick. Davison on the edge of the box, but the ball's driven towards the front post. Oh, lots of bodies in there, and eventually Dungannon get it clear. Davison, he'll win a foul there. He wasn't really going anywhere. There was no real necessity for Caden McGovern for Dungannon to foul Will Davison, but that's exactly what he has done, and invites more pressure on the Dungannon defence. And it's going to be the same formula as the last goal. Initially well defended by Dungannon. Crusaders winning the ball back again. Right, Dungannon on the counter-attack. And that was Cohen Ennis, number 3, the left back for Crusaders, intervening, and Crews have a throw in now. They've taken it quickly on the far side. The ball back with Thompson. It has to be said, Riley Thompson in goal for Crusaders hasn't had that much to do, apart from pick the ball out of his net on 2 occasions. Now Crusaders using the full width of the pitch. It's Davison unable to keep the ball in on this occasion. But that's how quickly Crusaders can spring from defence into attack.
Keep believing here, keep playing, we're doing well. Keep getting the ball down and playing. No soft free kick. Play off, Sienna.
That's good pressing by Dungannon, unable to win the ball back on this occasion. At Crusaders, well, it looked like a race for the ball there between Aidan Cunningham and Noah Savage. Cunningham coming out on top. Dungannon trying to play out from deep inside their own half, but this is great pressure by Crusaders, who had won the ball back, but the referee has blown. He decided that the challenge just a little bit too much and probably too illegal. Dungannon have the free kick. That should be Lavery, and Lavery pops the ball back. Did he get enough weight on it? Well, indeed he does. And Thompson just puts his foot through the ball. And Riley Thompson sizing up his options. Young goalkeeper looking more movement from Crusaders, and they're supplying that because here they come on the right hand side. Can they get the ball across? And that should be a bye ball. Indeed, the referee agrees, and it'll be a goal kick to Dungannon. Again, Crusaders just a little bit too aggressive in the challenge. The referee giving the free kick to Dungannon. They look for the options, the ball driven forward. Well, that's an optimistic ball driven high. And Dungannon on the counter-attack, and Crusaders having to be on their game here because Dungannon are not giving up, and that's a ball popped in. Luca Lavery made a bit of a mess of that for Crusaders, and the keeper eventually able to dive in the ball. And applause from the managing staff for Crusaders as Riley Thompson was just able to gather that up. But that was good pressure again from Dungannon. That was nice feet from Thomas Kelly. Manages to find Haggerty. Haggerty's looking to get across, and he manages to get across of sorts. Ball will be picked up now by Lavery. Lavery thinks about having a shot. You could just see it was on his mind for a moment. He lays the ball off, and there's a shot eventually, and just over the top. That was good play by Crusaders. And Haggerty eventually getting a left-footed effort. That was just sailed a couple of feet over the top of the bar. Well, no quarter given. And Luca Lavery feeling that he was a little harshly dealt with there. And the referee deeming nothing wrong with the challenge, urges Lavery to get to his feet. And Dungannon have a throw in. Oh, good feet, good feet. The Crusaders are looking to get another counter-attack as they put pressure on. It opens up, and here comes a shot. And it's finished off. And in the back of the net, it's another goal for Crusaders. Starting to take control. Not too much Aidan Cunningham could have done there. He found himself quite exposed at the back. And that was a great attack from Crusaders. Young lad might not look pleased, but I can tell you he is. It's another one for Adam Mulholland. His name on the score sheet again. The game's starting to have a bit of a familiar feel to it as Crusaders look to turn the screw here. All started off so well for Dungannon. They scored the opening goal in the first minute, but as the game has went on, Crusaders seem to be taking it by the scruff of the neck. Mind you, there is still plenty of football to be played here in Crumlin, and if you are just rambling through YouTube and you've stumbled across us, a very good morning. We are Exportate. This is the Northern Ireland Youth Football Association game between Crusaders and Dungannon, who had an opportunity to score there, and the ball was just, whether it bobbled or not, that was an opportunity for them to get back into the game. They spoiled it though and just popped the ball too far past the post. But as I say, this is grassroots football, Northern Ireland style, and boy, looking through my eyes, how it has changed from when I was a nipper. For the better, it has to be said. It just looks and feels so much more professional than things when I was a young lad. However, I'm sure the excitement they feel in the morning when they wake up, that hasn't changed. I remember as a kid, just in order to make yourself feel a wee bit more professional, you used to cover yourself from head to toe in wintergreen. If you didn't look like a professional, at least you wanted to try and smell like one. Much to the annoyance of my mum, it has to be said. Now let's get back to the game at hand. Dungannon looking to knuckle down, but they need to be very careful. But Crusaders are very quick on the break, as they're proving again. And Crusaders almost taking advantage of an error, with Adam Mulholland pushing and trying to get on the score sheet again. Crusaders do have a corner kick on the far side. Will Davison lurking on the edge of the box, hoping to gobble up anything. That was a good save with the keeper initially, but it's another Crusaders goal. And the keeper saved the first effort, but there's not too much he could have done by the second Finn Haggerty effort. Crusaders now taking a commanding lead by 5 goals to 2. And the Dungannon coach has got a job on hand here. He doesn't want the young lads to drop their heads. They've got to try and find a way back into the game. There's an opportunity for a little bit too much on the pass. The ball chased down by Senan Wright. And the referee draws the first half to a close. With one whole half of football left to go. But as it stands at the moment, it's Crusaders 5, Dungannon 2. Welcome back, everyone, as the referee prepares to get the second half of this thrilling, very thrilling game underway. It's Crusaders 5 and Dungannon Swifts 2. Is there a way back into the game for Dungannon? Well, we'll see in a moment. The referee being very thorough again in itself is something extremely noticeable of how things have changed. And away we go. You've just missed, if you have actually just tuned in, you've missed the first half of an excellent game of football. And something tells me there are going to be a few thrills and spills in the second half of this game. You could actually hear what everyone clearly spotted. The referee giving the first free kick of the second half for a handball to Dungannon. Crusaders come into this game on the back of a 4-0 thrashing of Coleraine last week, and they're looking to, shall we say, extend their dominance in this game. Good play by Thomas Hamilton, number 4 for Dungannon. He's going to take the throw in himself, and judging by the run in, he's hoping to get some length on this. It's exactly what happens. The ball thrown into the box, and an unnecessary free kick. And the referee just having a, shall we say, a small word with Lewis Quinn, the number 8 for Dungannon. That was quite a deliberate trip, but he has kept the card in pocket. Crusaders with the free kick, in and right. Initially displaying a little bit of concern, but well, he survived that particular challenge. The young lad, he's back on his feet. Crusaders looking, oh, that was clever play. Again, Will Davison causing mischief on the edge of the box as Crusaders look to try and find another way past that goalkeeper, Aidan Cunningham. He's a little bit shell-shocked. Crusaders having some success over on the left-hand side. Unable to get across in though, and Dungannon working very hard and looking to spring the counter-attack. Cohen Ennis, nice skill by the right back by Crusaders. And the Crows rather have won a throw in on the far side as Ennis makes his way back to his defensive position in the park. Lucas Lavery with a throw in. Finds Daniel Clark. Clark unable to hold the ball though, and Dungannon get it clear. Ennis, and Ennis all the way back to Thompson. Well, the referee took his time to blow the whistle there. And one gets the feeling that there is going to be a change. And it's Dungannon who are taking off their number 3. And that's the end of the afternoon for Jamie Hetherington.
Right, switch on here, come on. First and second ball. Be alert.
Rather large, obviously a wind assisted kick from Riley Thompson. The referee blowing the whistle again. It's another free kick to Crusaders. Ennis with the free kick, thinks about going long, changes his mind, and eventually drives the ball in with the left foot deep into the Dungannon box. And Dungannon will get it clear before Crusaders win the ball back again. Apologies coming from Finn Coyle. Perhaps admits that it was a wrong decision there to try and work the ball up the wing. The referee having a little word in his ear. And here come Crusaders again. It's another Crusaders goal by the look of things. I'm entirely sure who's found the net. And again, it's their number 12, Adam Mulholland. Business as usual in the second half for Crusaders. They're now in quite a commanding position in the game. Oh, good feet. And there's the you can't take your eyes off it for a moment because both sets of players showing little bits of individual genius. It's Thomas Hamill driving the ball towards the back post. And well, that was a chance.
Just keep going, keep the heads up, keep trying to play.
And more encouragement offered in the Dungannon direction. It's got to be difficult out there. They have to find 4 goals if they're to find a way back into the game. But it has gradually, slowly run away from Dungannon. And this is good pressure on the ball by the team in yellow here. Under more pressure by Crusaders, who look to spring a counter-attack of their own. We have a player down at the moment. If you're wondering what's going on, we do tend to pan away from what could look like a serious injury or something that we particularly don't want to dwell upon. I will, however, tell you that Crusaders looking good value for the lead at the moment. It did take them a little while to get going, and indeed they were shell-shocked in the opening minute of the game as Dungannon looked to stop the team that are having a fair charge at the moment, but it hasn't really panned out that way. And Crusaders eventually started to dominate the game. And that is a bit of an underlying theme at the moment as Dungannon struggle. Happy to report, though, that all's good. The referee is preparing to get us underway again. Now here come Crusaders again. Another shot on goal, and a little bit too high this time as Adam Mulholland kicks the ground. And what he sees as a spurned opportunity, but he took the shot on with the right foot. The ball just looked like it sat up a little bit before he struck it, but entitled to have an effort. Again, Crusaders doing all the pressing at the moment. Referee spotted something in there and temporarily halts plays, giving Crusaders a free kick. Demanding that it be taken from the right position, though, as you do. And this time, Aidan Cunningham able to grab a hold of the ball before pumping it forward and deep into the Crusaders' half. They have managed to clear their lines again, thumping the ball forward. And the wind definitely playing as part of the edge of the 18-yard box. That was good from Cunningham. Deliberately standing strong and not letting himself be bullied off the ball. Well, good pressing. Dungannon urging players forward here as they... Is it going to open up? Well, it didn't. Just for a moment. Shannon Wright thought he was going to get a shot away, but the door slammed shut in his face. And that was better from Dungannon. Dungannon have a goal kick. Now, there is quite a stiff breeze out there. It's not obvious, judging by the swaying of the branches in the trees. However, you can tell the way the ball's being held up in the air. And here come Dungannon. They've got plenty of men forward this time. And again, a great defensive tackle by Luca Lavery. Well, as you can hear, it's a change of tactics for Dungannon. You don't often hear the formation change being shouted from the sidelines, but indeed that is what's happened here. I mean, you could just see the players for Dungannon in the yellow shirts changing positions as demanded by the coach. Will it make a difference, or is it a little bit too late in the game? Well, here they come, and a chance to get a shot away. Oh, clever back heel. The Crusaders working hard in defence and get the ball away temporarily, but the pressure coming back on them before eventually sparking an attack off their own. They've only got one man forward here. Good play between Noel Lucas, wearing 5, and his goalkeeper. There's plenty of life in the game yet, and it's quite obvious that Dungannon haven't given up. And Finn Coyle now with the throw in for the Swifts.
Okay, so whenever one's coming in, you go inside.
The referee did see that now. That was a bit of a follow through. He's given the free kick to Crusaders.
Noah, now! Not too deep. When he gets it, you're on him. Noah, not too far, but just be aware of him.
Nice play, Dungannon. It's good pressing. There's a ball driven towards the back post. Optimistic shot on goal. Unable to find the net, but a gallant effort.
No, be ready, be ready.
Well, there's more pressure being exerted on the Crusaders' defence, particularly over the last 5 minutes or so from that formation change. And still plenty of life in the legs of Will Davison as he looks to spring forward for Crusaders, working hard up the touchline. And Lavery popping the ball forward into the box, but again, Aidan Cunningham very quick to come off his line. Good play by the goalkeeper, who looks to get Dungannon moving on the front foot. That's exactly what they're doing. Nice advancement up the line. Final ball just letting them down. And Crusaders come clear. Mulholland. Mulholland, you can see, was just trying to cut the ball back into the box. He has won a corner for Crusaders. Thomas Kelly going to take this with the left foot, so this is going to swing inwardly and towards the back post. Crusaders breaking from deep inside their own half. A little bit of defending to be done. Goalkeeper just put his foot through the ball, and the referee asked to halt play as there's a further change of foot. And on comes number 17 for Dungannon. That's Johnny Jeffers. Now, Dungannon have introduced a couple of players that have made the difference, notably their number 20, Carlos Kazima, who has put himself about and has been able to influence some of the play inside that Crusaders final third. And again, these young lads showing they're not shy of a challenge or a tackle, not holding back if the ball needs cleared. Oh, nice skill. Crusaders again trying to spark an attack from inside their own half, unable to keep the ball in. That was good play, but the ball eventually just running across the line. And Enzo Laird unable to keep the ball in on that occasion. And again, Dungannon proving that they're prepared to try and break out from their own defensive area. They have lost out though, and Crusaders are going to pile forward. Enzo Laird. Laird set upon by two Dungannon defenders. He has won a throw in though, and that'll be taken quickly by Savage, Noah Savage. And a shot. Oh, good hands. Good hands. That was good goalkeeping by Cunningham. He was able to just scamper across and grasp the ball with both hands. Now, Dungannon breaking. A chance in the 18-yard box. And a shot eventually. And can he keep it in play? No. And we're seeing another change. And Dungannon bringing on their number 10. Jaden Buchanan looks like he's going to take the free kick. Indeed, it's a throw-in on the far side, and it's a throw-in to Crusaders. For a moment there, it looked like the referee had given a free kick to Dungannon, but it should be an opportunity for Crusaders to clear their lines. Eventually, the referee blows his whistle as Will Davison is set upon by at least 5 yellow shirts of Dungannon. Davison finished up on the floor, but nice to see he was quick to get to his feet again as Crusaders players are sort of scratching their heads a little bit. The referee has decided he will give the free kick against Crusaders. And Senan Wright is going to take this right-footed. Forgive the pun. Is he going to have a shot? Now, let's see what he decides to do. The wind again could play its part here. Right. Just over the top of the bar. There was what looked like a deflection. With the ball just spooning high and over the bar. Not a lot Riley Thompson could have done about it. The keeper tried to jump, but the ball, thankfully, from a Crusaders' point of view, eluded both bar and keeper hand. Just looked like a moment like it was going to open up for Dungannon. They're fighting hard. Like swimming upstream, but they are trying. They're determined to try and get something back out of this game. And here's an opportunity in front of goal. I just decided last minute to turn away rather than get a shot off, and a little disappointed on his face. That was the number 9, Senan Wright, who has played well for Dungannon, apart from getting on the score sheet. He looks like the more likely in the second half of Dungannon are to get a goal back. That was good play by Jaden Buchanan right in front of our cameras. And nice feed from Carlos Kasima. Can he get a shot away? He's working well with his counterpart and other substitute De Sosa. Dungannon committing plenty of men forward as they chase this game. And it's a go back for Dungannon. And it's that man that we've spoken about, standing right. Manages to claw one back for Dungannon. And it was the number 20, Carlos Casema, who was instrumental in that move. Well, do they have another 3 goals in them? And is there still time? Well, let's see. Pressure that Dungannon have been piling on of late has paid off. Perhaps just a little bit of complacency coming into the Crusaders' play. And Crusaders looking to reply. They've just hit the side netting there. And Crusaders looking to strike back right away. They've won a corner on this near side. And not clear who's going to take it at the moment, but Finn Haggerty takes the corner for Crusaders, driven towards the back post, and Crusaders have another goal. It just wasn't defended well at all. Those Dungannon defenders went to sleep there. No pressure on the ball whatsoever. Crusaders scoring from the corner, and it's another goal to the home side. Well, just when it looked like Dungannon had a way back into the game, Crusaders have closed the door, and the referee's blowing for a foul. I'm not quite sure which players come off worst. I think it's going to be Dungannon who profit from the referee's whistle. We'll see. But you would think in a game with plenty of goals, 7 of which are with Crusaders, that there will not be a way back for Dungannon in this one. But well, let's see what they can conjure up from this free kick. It's their number 9. Standing right, standing over the ball. He fancies a chance. I mean, he did score from the last one. Let's see what he can conjure up here. And again, it's nice to see both players on their feet. Initially, both looking like they'd hurt themselves, but and that is a good effort. Just a little too high. But again, as testament to the determination of both sets of players. Both keen to get on with things. Both keen to try and get another goal. And that's a throw into Crusaders on the far side. Luca Lavery takes it quickly. And here come Dungannon breaking. Standing right, turns one way, then the other, eventually getting support from Buchanan. Buchanan still on the ball. And referee has given a foul. He's penalised Carlos Casama for his tackle on the number 4, Thomas Hamill. And as the game heads towards the final closing minutes, you would suspect that is it for Dungannon. It was a game that started so well for the Swifts. They have given a good account of themselves, but Crusaders showing their dominance on another win, which extends their winning streak to 11 games. You've got to look as far back as May to find a defeat, a Crusaders defeat, where they managed to go down 3-1. And since then, their trajectory has just been upward.
Keep talking, Mike. Keep organising them. Watch this. Keep it going here.
More pressure from Dungannon. Luca Lavery unable to prevent the cross. Well, eventually the referee blows his whistle, just under a minute extra time, but he has drawn the game to its conclusion. It has been a bit of a goals fest. Hopefully it has been entertaining for you. I've enjoyed watching it, and it has finished up Crusaders 7, Dungannon Swifts 3. And thank you for sticking around and watching today. We do have another game for you shortly, and that match coming and provided by Warren Point under 15s and Ridgeway Rovers.